Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome to, or welcome aboard Flying in Space with Planet Head. Um, this is my new experiment. I haven't done one in a little while. That is a long period of time. I did one at the beginning of the year where I was just living uh, out of null sec and low sec to see how well I could do there. And then the second experiment I did was I was doing where I could only use wormholes to get around. I learned a ton between all of those. I've had a little while messing around, and I with just playing and having fun, and I came up with this concept of this new experiment of making a alpha fleet character. Now, why am I doing this? Well, to be blunt, if you look at the date down here in the corner, it is 7:25 right now. I know for a fact in 3 months, or I'm sorry, 3 weeks, I will be going on vacation. I turned 50, and this is my 50 year, and I turned 50, and this is my birthday vacation. I planned it out a year ago. I'm going to be on a road trip, so I don't know how much access I'm going to have. So I thought if I come up with something that I could make now over the progression and do 30 minutes a day of this character, an alpha character, and schedule these videos out for each day while I'm on vacation. If I don't have access to the internet to play and post something, at least I'll have something up each day, and it's kind of fun. I'm only going to spend 30 minutes a day over the next couple weeks making these videos. I'm going to go back to my main characters, William and Amanda. But I thought this was a hole that I could fill in my gameplay that will allow me down the road, if I do want to fleet up with anybody or join up with anybody. This character is going to be focused completely on being able to fleet up with other characters and play around with that. And so I have run some ideas through my brain. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it, but some things I'm focusing on are, okay, how do I maximize my ability to fly different ships in different groups? Secondly, how do I make the money to buy the ships that I can fleet up with? And basically have fun. And how can I do that in time where by the time I get back from vacation, all these things will be skilled up? So what I did look at was, and you see here I'm at my character creation screen. This is a brand new account, no characters created on it. What I thought of was pick each one of the main factions and focus on from frigate to destroyer to cruiser to battle cruiser. How can I skill up through each one of those quickly, and how can I focus on one style of ship that would emphasize each group's positives while not taking too much time to skill up in things. So if I'm sure a lot of you have played Eve before, you'll know that to go from frigate, you start off with frigate. To move into destroyer, you have to have 3 levels of frigate. Then to move in from destroyer into cruiser, you've got to have 3 levels of destroyer, so on to battle cruiser. Now, why am I not going to battleship? I thought about this a lot. Basically, the battleships normally use heavy weapons, whereas cruisers and below that use medium and low weapons. So, in other words, I would have to skill up a whole new area of skills to get those battleships up and running. So, I'm not going to go as far as battleships. It might be something down the road. But in general, during this, and I'm kind of giving myself 15 days to a month to see what I can do while I make these videos. So, this is kind of episode 0 to explain what I'm doing. So why did I stop here? Why didn't I just create the account? Because I wanted to explain what I wanted to do. So couple different things I thought of with this was, how do I make the money to be able to buy the ships that I want to blow things up with? Well, this is going to sound strange, but if you've watched my videos in the past, I've done a lot of exploration, and as a beginning character, I've found that exploration is one of the easiest ways within the first 2 or 3 days to be able to make decent amounts of money, but also play actively and have fun. So what I'm going to do is create a first exploration character that I can get out there and explore things very quickly. You can usually get up and running within 24 to 48 hours at a decent pace. And then secondly, start focusing on the frigates for each one of the groups and then move on from there. I might go straight up the line, but I've got to make money right off the bat to basically have the money to build the ships to fit out. Once I get the ship level set up, then I can focus on the weapon systems and things that those ships would use, and I'll do a video about each one and how I'm doing those if I can. And then lastly, but somewhere kind of peppered in there, is probably something along the lines of the Magic 14, where you can make sure you get those extra special skills like power grid management and capacitor management and that sort of thing. And hopefully by the end of this, if I keep it going, I will be able to have a ship that I can go out and fleet up with people. My main characters, William and Amanda. William, I am really jazzed about doing the reporter side of the thing, so I'm going to keep up with him on a major day. I'm only going to spend a small period of time on this. I'm going to try to limit myself to 30 minutes a day. That way it will show maybe I will not log in at all, other than maybe changing a skill tree or something, but I will not play the character other than the 30 minutes that I'm doing. So we'll see how I can do and what I can do, and it's a pretty cool experience I'm thinking about, and I'll talk about it as I go through. Now, why did I stop here? Well, remember when I said I need the Explorer, I need to make some money so I can build the ships? Well, in general, you have your 4 factions. Now, what I know of from my past experience of being an exploration guy, I want the best ship for an alpha. I'm not saying this is the best exploration ship, but in my mind, the best chances for me to scan things and do things right off the bat. What I like to have with my alpha exploration characters is mid slots. Mid slots allow me to really accentuate the ship as far as its scanning ability. Now, that may not some ships may be faster, some ships may be more agile, some ships may have more tank, but I'm looking for exploration stuff. I don't mind if I die. I'm going to make another exploration ship and go out and do stuff. But so I like mid slots. It's just a personal thing that I like. So number 1, the Amar ships. I would not use them to start off with for this experiment. The Amar Magnate is a great little ship, but it's only got 3 mid slots, if I remember correctly. Now, hopefully, whenever I boot this up, I don't make this mistake, and I'm going by my brain here. I could pull up a video thing here and show it if I wanted to. So I'm not going to go with the Amar. The Minmatar and the Galante, the Minmatar Probe and the Galante Imicus, they both have 4 slots, which is pretty good, and I've used them a lot. Actually, I'm currently using a probe with William Pilgrim. I really love it. I'm about to move into, hopefully, a Cheetah and move on from there. But remember, this is this is an old video. I'm setting this up beforehand. So by the time this video comes out, I should have had my Cheetah and been having fun. But they have 4 slots. And then the Kaldari's Heron is the one that I do like the best. If I remember correctly, it's got 5 mid slots. And there'll be a better explanation why I'm doing that right off the bat. So here's the other part. I'm going to go through and try to skip through. I'm going to do the character creation. And then try to get through it and get started as quickly as possible. But again, I'm going to limit myself to 30 minutes a day. So I'm already at 10 minutes right now, so let's get up and running here. I need to get into space. So we got the Caldari here. I'm not going to do a whole lot of explanations of things that I'm going to do. Um, if you want to watch some how to create your account or start off great, please feel free. This is more of I've played it before, but I want to create a ship or a group that I can fly fleet ships, remember? So I'm going to select the Caldari origin here. I'm not going to worry too much about my pictures. He looks wimpy. He looks big. Um, but I think fleet people are cool. And I'm going to go with a female character because both my characters and my other... Wait, no, Amanda is fleet. We're going to go with him. Cool. Now we can change our appearance if we want to. Um, while I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, I don't want it to be stupid looking because... come on. I should minimize this down here. Maybe it'll give me a little bit more speed here. And let's go ahead and close out that. Alrighty. Boy, he's looking pretty tough. Can I randomize? Yes, randomized appearance. Let's see what happens here. Oh, randomize? Please? Please randomize me. There we go. Oh, he's got a beard. That's pretty cool. Actually, he's not too bad. Big thing is we'll go with what I look like in a way. I am 6'5" and heavy, so you are now heavy, my friend, and you're going to be big and bulky because I used to work at a steel mill. Bah. Okay, and he is looking pretty beefy there. Cool. Let's change our hair because I have no hair. Where you at there? We got a little bit of hair up top. We'll do that. And then a bunch of gray. So let's go with gray and facial hair color. Yeah, okay. He's looking pretty mean, pretty angry. I'm pretty good with that. Let's not spend a whole lot of time on it. Skin details, lash, blah, 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 blah. Don't care about that. Body modifications, piercings, tattoos, scars. Yeah, we're going to throw some scars on here. Blah, blah, blah. Because I've been beat up in my life. Why not him get beat up in his life? There's a scar there. There's a scar. Okay. I'm having too much fun with this. There we go. Now, name. So every one of my characters that I do with this, and hopefully this account, I'm going to focus only on fleet characters. Not saying that they will stay as alpha characters, but I'm planning on keeping them as alpha characters unless I'm able to create enough money off of my other account to maybe fund this one. But I'm going to name him Alpha Fleet Prime. Is that good? Ooh, he's free. Okay, so because he's going to be an alpha character that can hopefully fly in as many fleets as possible, as wide range as possible, up to the 5 million ISK that he can get to. And he's the first guy. And I'm a big Optimus Prime fan. Sorry, when I was little. I love him. Okay, Academy of Exploration? No. We're going to be beating Combat Pilot Center. That's what we want. Now you might say, do we want to go with the exploration because we're going to be starting off with that? Yeah, but in the future, I'm definitely going to be doing combat, and I want him to have that. What's the other one here? I think that's the sciences. Yeah, industries. There we go. So let's enter the game. If you want to watch this again, we're going to skip the video. Character creation, entering as AF Prime, Alpha Fleet Prime. Ooh, I just showed up. Get through this. Yada yada. Yes, it was. I think that. Swear there's a way that I can skip through this. Let's see here. Welcome, Capsuleer. We're doing great. Keep it up. If you explore New Eden for at least 120 minutes during your first day, you'll receive ISK gift that gives you started on your journey. I'm going to be blunt about this. I don't really care about an ISK gift. I'm sure at the beginning it might seem pretty good, but for me, it's not that big of a deal right now. Is there a way that I can... Ooh, I can skip the tutorial right here. I did not know that. Wow, I am so lucky. Maybe this will get me through here. Skip tutorial. Are you sure you want to skip the tutorial? This tutorial is only provided once and will not be able to restart later. Yes. Bye-bye. Watch me not have any money. That will make me so happy if I get started off with this. Oh, okay, so it does drop me with a Corvette. Cool. I got a daily login campaign here. Cool. I'm going to claim that for 10,000 ISK. Oh my gosh. I'm super ahead of the game there. Now, one of my other things that I want to do is I want to slowly accumulate my skill points on the daily levels that I might get an option for. But I'm not going to cash any of those in until I get back from vacation. So really it'll be about a 30-day accumulation of any extra skill points that I can do. Whether they be the daily logins or the daily blow things up one. That's what I want to do. Now, I need to make some ISK and I need to get my skill queue going. First off, always get your skill queue going. And I need to make sure that I have 24 hours, at least 24 hours, if not a couple days worth of skills in there. We're going to go straight to the skill catalog. I'm not going to bother with any plans. I forgot about doing the plans. I was going to do that with William Pilgrim. I need to look back on that. So we are Caldari because we're cool. Got a mining frigate. So we need to get to level 3 of frigates. We need to get this up and running now. Good and good. Now here's the second part. I don't have 24 hours worth of skilling in here, nor do I have... what I want to do is get the frigate to level 3, and then I want to go destroyer, but I need to buy this one, and I don't think I have the money for it. Yeah, I only got 5,000 ISK. And let's just click on this. I would need 130,000 ISK to do this. So I can't do that one, but what I can focus on are some of the skills that I need to fly the frigate with. My most important goal in this is to skill up every one of the levels of the ship sizes, then come back and fill in the other stuff. I need some exploration too to make some money, so let's go to exploration first, because that's what we want to get started doing right away. We go into scanning, and this will go with now range finding is scan probe strength. Definitely need that. I'm going to go 10 there. If we want our archaeology up, so if we find some worthwhile relic sites, we want some hacking going on. And astronomic acquisition, scan probe scan time, not that big a deal for me. I may throw that in later on. It's only 6 hours, but I want to focus on being able to blow stuff up. Everything else here looks pretty good. Remember, I don't have any money, so I'm going off what I have. Let's go with... Now this does get me over 24 hours. So I'm going to leave it at that. I can go into the Magic 14 and dip into that toe of upgrading things. That's really helpful because it helps you out with all ships. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. So how do I get some money right off the bat? What's this? We got, hey, spend some money on us. Okay, double your time. And, oh, I forgot about that. Redeem at current station. I now have some money. 15,000 ISK. Good for me. Let's go into local. Cool. One other thing that I will actually spend money on in fairly short order is creating my own corporation so I don't lose out any money on the taxes. How are we doing here for time? Currently at 20 minutes. So, the nice part about only doing this every 30 minutes or so is, or 30 minutes a day, is I'll have that full day to plan out my next day's stuff. Now, the other thing here is I definitely want to take advantage of my 10,000 skill points. I want to get that as many times as possible. So let's see if we can go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and try to do a career mission. Because I should be able to kill 5 things with that. Agent missions, agent finder. Oops. I want to go to career agents and soldier of fortune. I think it's, we just need to get there. Set destination, undock. I'm 3 jumps away. And I'm counting in my time of just talking stupidly in that 30 minutes because you're kind of limited. And this is kind of my thing with these videos that I do. I try to limit them to 30 minutes because I focus all of my videos on whether or not you have enough time to play. You don't have 5 hours to sit down and play. Maybe you only have 30 minutes to play down. So, cool. So this being July 25th, you won't probably see this until the end of August. I hope everybody has had a good time over the month of August and had a good summer. What I'm doing here is I'm just flying to the academy here to try to do the first level. Just make sure here. The first level of the combat missions so that I can get my 5 kills in so I get my 10,000 experience points. Because that's going to be really helpful when I come back from vacation. Because what I'll do is I'll skill up each day while exploring over the next 15, 20 days while I'm away. And I'll slowly start buying the frigates that I need, but I won't have the ability to outfit them the way they want. So when I get done with the run of getting all of the ships set up, I can use the skill points that I've accumulated over the course of the month to throw in there and maybe fill some gaps. And then if any of you guys want to invite me along for a fleet action, you can. And I will join in super fast. So when I get done with this video, recording it today, I will go ahead and just schedule it out for, I'm thinking August 15th, and then I'll go each day after that. Do we have enough time? Is there enough time to get this done? I'm holding myself to, I've got 23 minutes of recording right now, so hopefully I get into this combat. Now the Enforcer, I think, is your basic level, whereas your Soldier of Fortune is the advanced training program for doing combat. So we're doing Enforcer. Because that should just give me some little piddly guys. Now, once it hits 30 minutes, am I going to shut it off automatically? No. If I am in the middle of doing something, like whether it be doing a site or going through wormholes or getting to a safe spot, I will finish that thing. So if I can just get started with this first mission, I'll be happy. There are a lot of other things that I've thought about as far as planning this out. I'll talk about them in future videos. For each group, I have kind of mapped out a plan for base level ships for each frigates and then onto destroyers, and have them focused on the same type of what they use, but also focused on the faction that it uses. So hopefully by doing this video set of videos too, it helps people, gives them an idea of different types of ships they can move into. Okay, so that was Ranto Tarumo. Start conversation. How you doing, Ranto? I'm going to accept this. We're going to go and we are going to do a bonus if you complete the mission. So, yeah, he's giving me a gun, but I can't use it. That's fantastic. So I got to go out here and shoot these guys with a basic ship. Now I'm going to cheat. Watch this. I'm going to cheat badly. I'm going to leave the ship. Okay. Now I'm going to strip my Ibis. Strip it. Strip. Strip the fitting. Thank you. Did I strip that one? I don't know if I stripped that fitting. Yes, there we go. Now I'm going to trash it. There we go. And then I'm going to board my free Ibis that they give me. I'm going to pull up my Ibis. I don't need this stuff up. There it is. I'm going to take off my unfit and I'm going to pull up my inventory and I'm going to throw on my second civilian thing. So I destroyed the one. Now I have two guns to try to do this mission, so I can do twice the amount of damage to try to get done with it quicker. How long am I going to use the Ibis for? Enough so that I can make enough money right off the bat so that I can get started with my exploration. So we're going to warp to my location. Thank you so much for that. How much time we got? We're at 27:13. So I'm going to run a little bit over 30 minutes, probably because I talked too much at the beginning. I fluctuate between the styles of the ships I really like. This is a Caldari. Ibis. Let's get this minimized, make sure it's good. La 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 la. Flying around in my Ibis. Come on. It's going to take more than 3 minutes. So we're going to run a little bit over 30 minutes, but I'm fine with that. We have a plan. We know what we want to do. Just want to get this guy targeted. Come on, buddy. If you want to come toward me, that would be even better. Save us some time. So basically, I'll get this up and running, and then tomorrow, and then I'll dock, and I won't do anything with this character until tomorrow when I make my next video. And I'll start from right after finishing this one. I'll try to plan out what I want to do beforehand. But in the meantime, I'm going to play with my main characters. This is totally just a character that I can use for the future for fleeting up. As long as I can get there. So we got to get... Boy, this just takes forever. Huh? I need a micro warp drive. Something. Watch me get hung up on something too. He's got all sorts of rocks around here. That's no fun. And my civilian hybrid thingamajigs firing. Just want to kill 5 of these guys. Tomorrow I'll go over my priorities for each day. These guys are even far away. The most important thing is getting the skill points in. So I definitely want to get, I got 1 out of 5. I think I killed 5 guys in this mission. But every day I've got to get my skill points. Number 2, I've got to get ISK so I can buy skills. Not so much for the ships, but for the skills. And then number 3, I'll update my skill trees, stuff like that, and show you how long it will actually take. I have not planned out the actual time. I want to see what this looks like after 15 days. Some, and then I'll be taking 2 weeks off, not being able to fly with them. So I'll be able to plan out what I want to do after that. Sounds cool, huh? I love coming up with a new experiment that I've never done before. This is just kind of cool. Please don't be the last. Please let me kill one more guy after you. I don't want to be stuck without getting... There should be 5 guys to kill here. Why are these guys so far away from... I know what it is. It's career level 1. Oh, you know what? They did just update the graphics on the career missions, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see, it is saying that I can dock now, but I don't want to dock. I want to kill these two more of these guys. Come here, buddy. Don't you see that I'm coming up on you? I've already targeted you. You should be coming at me now. If I have to, I'm going to fly to an asteroid belt or something like that. See if I can find one more guy to kill, because I'm not giving up on 10,000 skill points. Yeah, so it gave me 4 guys to kill. Thank goodness. Asteroid belt 1. Hopefully I've got some bad guys in one of these. What is my time here? We're at 31:23. Okay, this is... break my rules just a little bit, because that 10,000 experience points, skill points, is way too important for the first part of the game. I'm already breaking my rules. I gotta do something to... I'll go run a mile. If you see me running a mile, you better go call an ambulance, because I am going to fall over and die. I need to get back to that. Okay, so we got a guy out here in a cormorant and a venture. That's not helpful to me. Asteroid belt number 2. I doubt there's going to be any rats in any of these. This is a rookie system. That'll be a little bit frustrating. So basically, I don't want to keep this video going too long. All I'm going to do is find one more rat to kill, and then go dock up, finish off that career mission, and then I'll have my 5 kills. That's about all I've got for today. And then I'll do another one tomorrow. If I miss a day, I miss a day. It happens. But my goal is to do 30 minutes a day of each one of these, and then after that, we'll see what happens. Yep, no rats here. Hey, wait a second. Is there an anomaly? Probably. Ooh, a hideaway. Warp to you. Kill that guy. I should have done this in the first place. I should have gone to the hideaway. There's always 5 guys there. Although I have no skills right now, so I might die. Just need to kill one guy. Just one. With my 2 civilian Gatling railguns, doing 3 and 4. A total of... Oh, so this guy's already doing it. Dang it! Dang it! You suck. So let's go to asteroid belt number 4. Warp. Or number 3. We'll try out these 2 asteroid belts just to keep it. And if neither one of them's there, I'll go find somebody else to kill. But that's all I will do for this video. Alrighty, that's all I got for today. I will hopefully post another one for tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.